Coffee time, guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Keto fam. Welcome back to my channel. It is 7:30 in the morning and woo, that coffee's got a kick. So, today is, and I gotta look on my calendar, October the 23rd, which is Tuesday, October 23rd. So I have another daughter in the military, and I'll go ahead and insert a picture of her right here. So yeah, we went to Chicago, and I didn't do straight keto. I didn't eat any sugary stuff. I did, however, have some potatoes. Hash browns, I believe I had. And, what else? For the most part, a half a mozzarella stick I had. So, yeah. I had no intentions of staying strict keto in Chicago. It's Chicago, guys, come on. And I didn't do deep dish pizza. None of us did deep dish pizza while we were there, so that wasn't an issue. But I was 186.6 when I left. I'm 186. Yesterday when I got on the scale yesterday, I was 186.8. Sorry guys. Those back-to-back over nearly 1,000-mile trips, well, which is almost 2,000 miles round trip, both trips, so nearly 4,000 miles in 2 weeks. No, like 3 weeks. It killed me yesterday. I was gonna come on and vlog yesterday, but I need to get caught back up with my schoolwork, and I was tired, and I wanted to see what my experiment was going to be like that I told you I was going to do when I got back. So, yesterday, or Sunday, at 4 o'clock was the last time I ate something. I went all day yesterday, and I made this snake juice. It's an electrolyte drink. Honestly, it's all it is. It's salt water. It's an electrolyte drink. I'm not going to call it snake juice because he's put his brand on it and whatever. So, I made a quart of that yesterday. And drank it throughout the day. And it really does help. It's hard to get down, but I just would take a drink of that, I have a small glass like this. I would take it and just chug it, and then chase it with water. And I did do that, and it did help, and it got me through the day. And I did little glasses of that throughout the day. It kept my hunger in check. I did have waves of hunger, but I did push through them. I watched Making a Murderer on Netflix yesterday. I binge watched the whole thing, the second season of it. So that kept my mind occupied. And let's see. Yeah, just waves of hunger, but if you just let it go and try not to think about it, it'll pass. And it did. So, when I got up that morning, yesterday morning, I weighed. I was 186.8. When I went to bed last night, I just, out of curiosity, because I was going to the bathroom constantly yesterday, and those of us who've been doing this for a while know, generally that indicates some kind of a whoosh or some type of just release of inflammation or water weight. I got on the scale before I went to bed. I was 185.8. So I'd lost a pound throughout the day. And it's inflammation and fluid weight. got on the scale this morning, and I'll go ahead and insert a picture of that. So, overnight, I am down 2.8 pounds. And I believe that it's probably the inflammation and water weight that I've not been able to get rid of. So today I'll be doing it again. I'm having my black coffee right now. I'm going to drink the electrolyte drink throughout the day. And tomorrow I'm going to try to dry fast. This might be incredibly hard for me to do. I'm not having my coffee is gonna be difficult, but we'll see. I have to break my fast at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, so 4 o'clock tomorrow evening I'll be breaking my fast. I'll come back into you on that around that time and let you know what I'm breaking my fast with. I'll come back in later today and show you what I'm going to make to break my fast with tomorrow. And I'll take you throughout the day with me while I'm taking this drink. And yeah. Alright, guys. So far, so good. I'm having a little bit of kidney pain, so I may have to take some baking soda water. We'll see. But, alright, guys. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, guys. It's about 10:15 right now, and what I'm going to do is make a bone broth. I'm going to make a chicken bone broth for... I'm doing it now so the fam can have it later, while my husband and my sister-in-law can eat it later. For me, this is what I'm going to make break my fast with tomorrow. Also, at 4 o'clock is when I'll start my dry fasting. I'll dry fast from 4 today till 4 tomorrow. So, we'll see. Alright, right here I have a rotisserie chicken that I froze a little while back. Let me point you down. And I have 6 cups of water in my crock pot. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rotisserie chicken in the water. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to add a little bit of the no salt for the potassium. Not much of that, just probably a half a teaspoon. I'm going to add some of the pink salt, not a lot, because I'm going to also add some of the chicken base, which also contains sodium. So, I'm going to put, it calls for 2 teaspoons per 1 cup of broth. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. That first one was kind of rounded, so I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. I'm also going to add some of the dehydrated celery. About a tablespoon of dehydrated celery. I'm going to add some minced onions. Probably 2 teaspoons of minced onion. A couple of bay leaves. Decent sized bay leaves. Let's do about that size. Just 2. I'm also going to add some poultry seasoning. About 2 teaspoons. And I'm going to add a splash of some of the apple cider vinegar with the mother. Splash there, splash there. And I'm going to add some fats. So let's add about 2 tablespoons of butter. That's going to make an amazing bone broth right there. I'll let that go for several hours today for the hubby and the sister-in-law. I'll probably add some vegetables to it for them later. Probably some carrots, maybe some make like a chicken type stew for them. I may even take some of the broth and chicken out, put it on the stove, add a little bit of flour or some kind of thickener for them to make a chicken stew. For me, it's just going to be, it's going to go all day and it's going to go all night till tomorrow when I break my fast. So I'll go ahead and eat some of this. Right now I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. So let me carry you over here real quick. And I'm going to show you my electrolyte drink. Now you can see on the bottom it still has some of the pink salt and it has the no salt in it. What did I do with my coffee? Hold on one second. Okay, got my coffee. Look at the dark circles. So I use one of the old creamer bottles that I have. I'm pretty sure that this is a liter. Might be 2. I'll have to measure it out. It doesn't say. Oh, it's a quart. So it's 8 cups in here. So 4 cups. 4 cups in a quart? Yeah. Alright. So I have this little cup right here. This is my first drink of the electrolyte drink this morning. It's hard to get down, guys. Alright. Here we go. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, that was a hubby. Here's the electrolyte drink. Oh, and a good indicator if your pink salt is shit, it'll turn your water pink. This is not pink, so the pink salt that I have is a good source. Let me see. Where is it? Must have put it all in that thing. I think it was the old Thomas or Thompson pink salt. But if it's a good source, it won't turn your water pink. So, okay. Coffee in one, electrolyte drink in the other. Here we go. All right. I will go through this whole thing today. I put 1/2 of a teaspoon of the pink salt, 1/2 a teaspoon of the no salt in this, and this is what's going to keep me going. I've had a very low grade headache, but that's expected. I think that if I was not drinking the salt water, my headache would be far worse. I think that's it for right now. I'm going to go ahead and let that chicken broth go all day. It's going to drive me crazy because I'm going to smell it. So, all right, I will come in tomorrow and I'll show you the final results of the bone broth. And I may, when I sit down to eat it, I may go ahead and do that as my Feed Me Friday, and we'll talk about the fast on Friday. All right, guys, hang in there, and I'll be right back to show you the results of the chicken broth. All right, let me just say this. This is super torturous to me right now. It's been almost 3 hours. Of course, the rotisserie chicken was already cooked, so I really don't have to... Oh, let me get the rubber band out of there. I don't have to wait for the chicken to cook, so this is already smelling amazing. So what I had decided to do for my hubby and my sister-in-law is to make chicken pot pies, which is going to be torture too. But anyway, guys, that's it for this. I'll come back in tomorrow and sit down and do a Feed Me Friday with breaking my fast at 72 hours. Hey guys, quick check-in. It is still Tuesday, the 23rd of October. It's going on 3:30 right now, so at 4 o'clock I will be 48 hours fasted. Let me tell you, that chicken in the crock pot is Oh, it smells so good. And I had to make the pot pies for my hubby and my sister-in-law tonight. So I had to taste the broth. I had to make sure the broth was okay. Just a little bit on my tongue just to make sure it was okay. I'm pretty sure that was not enough calories or anything to break my fast. But I needed to check it to make sure it was okay. It's fine. So, almost at 48 hours. At 4 o'clock, I will stop any kind of water. No fluid at all at 4 o'clock. And I'm going to try to go till 4 o'clock tomorrow, where I will break my fast with the chicken bone broth. So, just a quick update to let you know where I'm at right now. I have just a little bit of my water left in here. I'll just put this won't be melted by 4 o'clock. So I'll just go ahead and put this in the fridge after, right around 4 o'clock. And that is it. So far so good. I'm hanging in there, and I'm thinking the reason why I'm doing so well with the getting through this, very minimal headache, if at all. Very little hunger, if at all. I actually went to the grocery store because I had to get my dog some food, and it wasn't even a trigger for me, all the food in there, which is surprising. But I think the reason why I'm doing so well with it is because, for one, the electrolyte drink is helping a lot. By the way, I think I have a little bit left in that I need to finish. And 2 days prior, on Saturday and Sunday, I was doing almost like 24-hour fasting leading up to this. So I think that helped get me over that hump. Right now I'm feeling fine. I feel fine. I have a little bit of energy. I don't want to overexert myself, especially after 4. I was going to clean, but I thought, if I do that, I'm going to want to drink water. So, yeah. Right now I'm doing fine. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow morning and let you know how I'm doing then. So, I'll see you then, guys. Hey, guys. It is Wednesday. It is noon on Wednesday, so I am about 68 hours into my 72-hour fast. And feeling pretty good, actually. I stopped drinking water yesterday at 4 p.m. And I had to break down and get a cup of coffee right now. I have a cup of coffee. So I went 20 hours as dry fasting. Next cycle I go, I'll try to do it for the full 24 hours. It was very difficult for me to do 24 hours dry fasting. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Probably because I'm dry. I got on the scale this morning. I'll go ahead and post a picture of that. I am down 4 pounds, I believe is 4 pounds, in 3 days. For the next 2 days, I'm going to go ahead and eat. So in 4 hours, I'm going to sit down and eat my chicken broth that I have on warm right now. See, the problem with that was it was already fully cooked when I put it in there. It was a fully cooked rotisserie chicken. So it's quite soft right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get me a bowl of that around 3:30. And I'll sit down with that. And then I'll stop eating at 6. I'll probably end up doing a burger at 6. Just a regular burger wrapped in lettuce. And that'll be it for today. Tomorrow, I'll go ahead and eat between the hours of 2 and 4. And after 4 o'clock on Thursday, I will start my 72-hour fasting again. So I'll go till, what is it? So 4 to 4 on Friday is 24, 4 to 4 on Saturday is 48, and 4 to 4 on Sunday will be 72. So I'll break my fast again at 4 o'clock on Sunday. And I'll continue that cycle. So I'll do 3 days or 72 hours fasted, 48 hours eating, but my eating window will only be 2 hours on those 2 days. So I'll be 22-hour fasting on the 2 days that I'm eating, and just a 2-hour eating window. So, alright guys, I'll get back to you on, let's see, probably Thursday, and we'll start our 72-hour fasting again on Thursday. Alright guys, love you so much. I may sit down and do a film of the chicken broth that I did for a Feed Me Friday. I'm not sure if I'll continue that series while I'm doing this. I may pick that back up at the beginning of the year when I go back to regular fasting or doing cooking. But stay tuned for Thursday when I go back on my fasting windows. Alright guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you soon.